280 so far, clear for takeoff runway 22 Bravo 2 intersection on course, got the traffic in sight. Ready to go? There we go.
Caravan 141 Romeo Foxtrot, VFR altitude restrictions canceled.
Restrictions canceled, 1 Romeo Fox.
Liberty 484, Caravan traffic no factor, and
Alright, just coming up.
runway 22 cleared, touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 22, Liberty 44. Liberty 155 is midfield to right downwind, runway 22, requesting a full stop.
Liberty 155, extend downwind, look for touch and go, Seminole, 3 mile final.
Extend downwind and looking for that traffic, Liberty 155.
Extra 280 uniform on course, frequency change approved.
On course, frequency approved, extra uniform, see that. Alrighty.
Traffic in sight for Liberty 155.
Liberty 155, number 2, follow the Seminole, runway 22, clear to land.
Alright,
Follow Seminole, runway 22, number 2, clear to land.
Alright, you got flight controls.
Are we climbing to around 6,000 again?
Yeah, up to 5, that'll work.
5,000?
Yep.
Liquid tower, Liberty 165, base so right down, 1 runway 2.
124.05, so have your final altitude.
Just another 100 knot climb up to 5,000 feet, and we'll do the steep turns, then we'll jump into the upsets, and then aerobatic suspense. Roanoke extra 280 uniform.
Extra 280 uniform, Roanoke approach, Lynchburg altimeter 29091, squawk 0317.
0317 with a flash, extra 280 uniform. You're bringing right about 15 degrees, just need a little bit of right.
Extra 280 uniform, radar contact 3 miles southeast, Lynchburg Airport, verify 3000.
Affirm, passing 3000.
There.
That's good.
Extra 280 uniform, practice area 10.
Affirm, area 10.
Roger. Skyhawk 901, start your VFR descent.
Set, 901.
Just need a little bit of right rudder.
Okay.
Center of that ball.
On it.
There you go. Yep, lower airspeed, higher power. Just need that right rudder just to counteract that P factor. Alright, 1,000 to go.
I'll go beyond the
November
clouds,
10 Yankee,
Yeah,
contact
we'll see
Boston,
how it
center
works.
124.05.
2405,
15, 20, and avoid those clouds right off the nose.
Said go left?
Yeah, just to the left 15 or 20 degrees and just keep the climb going up to 5.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we'll find the clear air for us to work.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, there's 5,000 feet. I'm going to pull out some of this power here. You know, but you're talking gyro. Whenever you're ready, turns left, right. Looks like clear either way.
Turn left or right for like steep turn?
Yeah, steep turn stuff. Yeah, I'll be, like I said, I'll tell you on your 30, 45, and 60. There's 30, there's 45, there's right, there's 60 degrees. Nice 2G pole.
November 901, contact Lynchburg Tower 127.65.
Careful with the
Contact
pole
Lynchburg
here.
Tower, 127.65.
Put a little bit more power in for you. Reverse turn
Liberty
back to right.
133, traffic 1 mile north, southwest
clear right.
bound. Altitude indicates 5,800
There's
descending.
30. There's 45.
Looking for traffic,
There's
Liberty
60.
133.
Just a nice smooth 2G. Don't go too much. Just nice smooth 2G pull. That's all you need is 60-degree angle of bank.
Traffic inside, Liberty
There you go. Just
133.
nice smooth tracking rate. Right here at 2G's, giving us right around 5,000.
Liberty 133, roger.
Nice, look good. You keep it coming right about another 45, 50 degrees. Bring it right a little bit more for me. You can do another steep turn if you want.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Looks like a good patch of air out there right 1 o'clock.
Perfect. About here then?
Yeah, that'll work.
Great.
All right, feeling pretty good? Nice
Yeah,
warmed
feel
up?
pretty good.
All right, man, same drill as before for the upsets. Like I said, man, I get the first 2 U's out to start. Upset, uncouple, neutralize, analyze. And then a nice gentle push, roll, power. Get that airplane at good, cal just above the horizon, kind of reset attitude, and reset pitch, power, and trim, and then reconfigure flaps, landing gear. All right, again, you're going to fly the aircraft. I'm just going to fly us into the upset, and then when I say recover, go ahead and execute your recovery procedures.
All right.
All right, go. Here comes the first one. Not recover.
All right, upset, uncouple, up, pitch, roll, power, drives, analyze, flaps, trim, landing gear.
Nice, and then just to go a little slower through it, nice and smooth. Remember, while we're in an aerobatic aircraft, we don't have to fly it like an aerobatic aircraft. So again, pretend you got your parents, your friends in the back, and they don't have their seatbelts on. Be nice and smooth. You bet. Here we go.
Yeah.
One more time.
All right, upset, uncouple, pitch, roll. We're already about rolling. Power, flaps, trim, rudder.
Get those wings underneath us, right? Nice here, and then get this attitude right here, and then once you're here, then reset, pitch, power, trim, reconfigure, flaps, and landing gear. Get no rush through this. Nice, smooth, slow, methodical. Here comes another one.
Good, it'll get us out of those clouds too.
Yep.
All right,
Undercover.
upset, uncouple, pitch, roll, power.
November 65503, medium size build up, 12 o'clock. I may need 20 degrees left and right.
Excellent. Reconfigure flaps, landing gear. All right, here comes another one.
Number 65503, roger. Deviations left and right.
Nope, still going forward here.
To enable direct flat rock and advise.
65503, thank you. Welcome.
All right, recover.
All right, upset, uncouple, pitch,
Number
roll,
503,
power.
traffic,
Look at our
12 o'clock,
airspeed.
11 miles,
There,
extra
nice and
300.
smooth, it's all the way to the final. There you go.
Altitudes vary from 8,500 to
Reset, pitch,
5,000.
power, and trim, and reconfigure flaps, landing gear. Yeah, just probably a little aggressive with that. I was trying to get you kind of more of a nose high over, really over bank, kind of on our back. Yeah, for that one, part of that neutralize, analyze piece is analyzing the energy on the airplane, right? So in that case, hey man, we're slow, we're below 80 knots, nice smooth to the firewall, even though we're kind of nose low. And the only way to get you there.
280 uniform, my correction, that traffic is up sundown there.
280 uniform, be looking. All right, it's going to fly us back around here.
Extra 280 uniform, maintain VFR at or below 8,500 for that traffic.
All right, interval 8.5, extra 280 uniform. All right, here we go again.
All right.
Let's say we're flying wrong, and then all of a sudden, whoa, we hit some wake turbulence. Flip this over. All right, recover.
All right. Upset, uncouple, pitch, roll, power. Oh, covered, elevator, trim, rudder, landing gear.
Yep, reset pitch, power, and trim, and now you can see we're coming towards 100 knots. Start feeding that just nice and smooth. There you go.
Yep, sorry,
You're good.
flipped on me.
Nice and smooth. Yep, and now reset pitch, power, and trim, reconfigure flaps and landing gear. Get no rush, just nice stuff with methodical. Nice job recognizing that aggressive nose low on our back upset, and nice job really getting through those mechanics as you're talking. You know what to do. You're a pilot. You know what those hands are supposed to do.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
here we go again. Right, recover.
All right, upset, uncouple, pitch, roll. Power about where we're at. Elevator, rudder, trim, flaps. All looking good.
Awesome. Nicely done. Here we go again. Clear flying along like this, I'm like, oh man, I dropped my pen. Recover.
All right. Set, uncouple, pitch, roll. There we are. Power, flaps, elevator trim.
Nicely done.
Gear, looking good.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna give you that nearest horizon recovery again. Okay.
All right.
All right. Just gonna make sure all nice clear clouds and everything like that. Recover.
All right. Set, uncouple, pitch, roll. Go down your second. All right. Power, flaps, trim, landing gear, all good.
Awesome. Nicely done. All right, comes one more. All right, recover.
All right. Uncouple, pitch, roll.
Yeah, keep that power out. Look at our airspeed.
Yep.
There you go. Now we're getting some energy.
Power. All good. Elevator flaps.
All right, that's done. I got flight controls.
Got controls?
Flight controls. Yeah, for that one, I was just trying to give you an upset nose low slow, and the only way to do that is if you bleed the energy out the airplane, get us inverted. And so for that one, again, the emphasis here is generally speaking, nose up, power up, nose down, power down. However, don't forget about that analyze portion of the uncoupled neutralize analyze piece is to evaluate the energy. In that case, smooth. I would have just like 80 knots, man. I'm gonna smoothly add the power in here. As that nose got low, you could see we went from 80 to 100 knots like in a heartbeat. So it happened quick, and at that point I would have, like with the nose low and the recovery, I would have just smoothly recovered. So I'll give you that to you. Yeah, so just ride the flight controls here with me. We're just doing this because, dude, you got a really strong stomach. I can't do this with people that are prone to air sickness. So I'm here like this. They're like, ooh, upset, uncoupled, neutralize, analyze, push, roll, power, airspeed's building. Now it's going to come back out, and now I'm a smooth 2G recovery.
I understand it now.
Awesome. All right, man. You got any questions on the upsets?
No.
All right, nicely done. We are complete. So you ready to do some aerobatics again?
Sure.
All right, you have the flight controls?
I have controls.
All right, if you ease the nose over, you'll pick up the pipeline cutout right at our 12:30. It's kind of running towards our 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys line up on that, smoothly add the power to the firewall, ease the nose over. We got the Lynchburg out there on our left-hand side, so we'll use that as our 90-degree checkpoint again. This is a decent heading right here. So you can just add the power all the way smoothly to the firewall, ease the nose over. Just ease the nose over, we'll trade some of this energy for altitude. We don't need to be at 6K for this.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And whenever you're ready, nice smooth 2G pull, we'll call it 5,500 feet. Nice smooth 2G pull. All the way in, there you go. Wings nice and flat, get our nose 45 degrees, nose up. And now that's a nice little bit of backstick pressure now, letting the nose track.
Extra 280 uniform, maintain VFR between 4,000 and 8,500. Additional traffic passing below you, altitude indicates 3,000.
All right.
Next 280 uniform, 4,800, got traffic at speed. All right, now nice smooth gentle pull again, going right back up to 45 degrees nose high. A little more pull, there you go, nice 2G pull, 45 right there, neutral, right back, there you go, and a little bit of backstick pressure here.
Full backstick.
Yep, just letting the nose track, 90 degrees, pointed right out of Lynchburg, looking good. You can put the pipeline cut out on the right.
Yep.
Now it's feeding out that angle of bank. There you go, got this traffic underneath this, nice smooth 2G recovery. All right, you want to go loop?
Yeah, sure.
All right, go right into it. We're ready for it. All right, nice smooth 3.5 4G pull. Right there, just lock this stick in concrete right here. Run the acro tank. And just keep this stick right here. Nice tight elbows. That keeps the ailerons nice and level. There's the pipeline cutout. Looking great. Just hold the stick right here.
Looks like there's someone flying under us down there.
Yeah, it was a twin. That's why we're staying above 4,000.
Great.
Perfect. All right, nicely done, man. All right, just go ahead and give me a left-hand turn. And we'll reset to the south and we'll do a barrel roll down that way. Keep us right here at 5,000 for me. You can put the G on the airplane if you want. Okay. A little more pull. Just trying to stay close to the pipeline cutout because we're going to need that barrel roll and we'll use that as our reference.
Gotcha.
All
Going
right.
back around to it.
Yeah, you can roll right here. We just need to be parallel to it. Power's all the way back in.
All right.
All right, for the barrel roll, remember this is a constant rolling and pulling maneuver. All right, so same entry as a wing over. Whenever you're ready, nice smooth 2G pull. There you go. Keep those wings nice and flat, nice 2G. There you go. A little more.
Start to the left.
Right about here, neutral, 20-degree angle of bank, and now a roll and a pull. Keep a little backstick pressure there. There, pointed right out at Lynchburg. A little bit relax the backstick just a touch. There you go. As you see, we were kind of leveled out about 500 feet high. All right, not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right, you want to do some aileron rolls?
Sure.
All right, whenever you're ready, man. Same drill, 15, 20 degrees, nose high, left or right, whatever your flavor.
I'll start to the left for us.
Sounds good.
Vector 280 uniform, altitude restriction canceled, the 9,000...
Yeah, it definitely works a lot better
Hold on a
faster.
second.
VFR target's now 2 miles north, maneuvering, altitude indicates 3,000.
Nice, Tracy, from copy, altitude restriction cancels. All right, you do it again.
All right, I'll try one to the right now.
503,
Yep.
traffic no factor.
There you go. Nice, good, consistent roll rate. And then right at the bottom of the maneuver, resist the urge to really snatch the nose back up. Okay. So I got the flight controls real quick.
Yeah, sure.
I got flight controls right along with me here. So I bring it 15, 20 degrees, nose up right here. I stop it. Nice smooth roll right here. I keep it in, keep it in, keep it in. Level off right here. And then I just bring the nose gently up to the horizon. All right, you got flight controls.
I was trying to hold it more. I was trying to get my nose higher, but
Yeah, that's all good.
Okay. You want me to do one more of those?
Absolutely. Yeah, you can do one or two, whatever you want.
Sure. So about 20 degrees here.
Perfect.
Turn right left here. I'll be a little gentler on the nose until I'm a little
Perfect.
down.
That was actually just like that. That's exactly how you want to do it.
Gotcha.
All right, do one to the right.
Going to the right?
Yeah.
All right. About 20 degrees. Started here.
Liberty 133, traffic 8 miles
All right, ready for the spins?
northbound.
All right, I got my controls real quick.
Yep, sure.
I'm just going to reset us, stay away from these clouds here. I'll go up to 7,000 feet. Back on the wing tanks. All right, so we're going to do the first spin to the left. A nice clear air right here. Away from these clouds. All righty.
All right.
All right, you got the flight controls? You got the flight controls?
I do, yeah.
All right, you got the flight controls. Now you can bring the power all the way out to idle. Just hold this attitude right here.
Gotcha.
And then once you buffet, full aft stick, full left rudder, and then remember, power to idle, ailerons neutral, rudder full opposite, elevator slightly forward to neutral. And this one will stabilize right at 0. All right, a little more backstick pressure here so we're not descending. There you go. Here comes the buffet. There it is right there. Stick full left rudder, there we go. Nice tight elbows for the neutral aileron. There's the departure and the tumble over. Here comes the incipient entry. All right, looking peripherally, staring at that airspeed indicator. All right, we're all stabled out here, 0 knots. Let's go and recover.
All right.
Power to idle, ailerons neutral,
Right.
rudder full opposite, elevator slightly forward neutral. Get that rudder out. There
Great.
you go. There, it's better.
Elevator forward.
There, nice smooth 2 to 3 Gs. All right, I got my controls.
Yeah, controls.
Flight controls. So nice job with the stick forward and neutral. That was great where it needed to be. Just had some left rudder kind of latent in there, which was the pro input. So I literally...
I had left rudder in there?
Yeah, you had some left rudder on the...
Really?
Yeah, and sometimes, man, this is subconscious because you guys aren't super used to this, and your body just might be reacting.
Yeah, that was definitely intentional. I thought I had the right rudder.
Yeah, no, yeah, you got the right rudder input in there. We just had some left rudder, like latent left rudder still in there.
Eastwardly. Available on flight service.
But otherwise, really nice job with all the recovery, and I just consciously, I almost just pull my foot almost just completely off the pro spin input rudder and slam, nice and full deflection on the opposite rudder. But otherwise, really nice work. All right, next one we'll do to the right, like we did on flight 2 earlier. This one we'll see the airspeed stable at
Liberty 117, run
knots.
approach, radar contact.
Approach, land 280 Alpha Sierra, level 10, 10,000.
November 280 Alpha
Clouds
Sierra,
are really starting to kind of build in here.
2990.
Yeah.
2990.
That's all right. We'll try to finish up quick.
Yeah, we'll just work a little bit more over here to the east.
Okay.
Alrighty, here. Gets up to 7,000 feet. And again, we'll do this one to the right.
All right.
280 uniform, that previously called VFR traffic is now 3 north southbound. Altitude indicates 3000.
Dash 280 uniform has traffic ADSB, we'll be looking for him. Alright, we're just going to keep kind of drilling out here to the east because he's still kind of crossing towards us here. Let's get a little bit of lateral displacement here.
Sorry, I get it.
Just so we're not spinning right on top of him.
Perfect, yeah.
Roanoke approach, Liberty 133 is exiting practice area 20, headed back to Lynchburg.
Liberty 133, advise Lynchburg Airport in sight with the weather and NOTAMs.
Full advise, Liberty 133.
Alright, just a little more lateral displacement, I think we're going to be fine.
Okay.
Alright, ready for the flight controls?
Roanoke approach, Liberty
Alright, you got the flight controls. Just hold this good attitude here, a little bit more nose up right here, and just let the airplane buff it into stall and stick full aft, neutral aileron, full right rudder.
Okay.
And 70 to 80 knots is where we should see this stabilize, steady state.
Liberty 133, contact Lynchburg Tower 127.65.
Full aft stick, full right rudder. There we go. There's a tumble over in the departure.
127.65, Liberty 133.
Alright, here comes the incipient phase. Nice. There we go. Looks like the yaw rate's stable, pitch and roll stable, airspeed's stable. Let's go and recover.
Alright.
Alright, idle. Aileron's neutral. Rudder full opposite all the way in. Stick forward to neutral. Forward, forward, forward. There you go. Now smooth recovery.
Liberty 117, radar services terminated. VFR frequency change approved. One aircraft.
There we are.
Altitude indicated
Alright,
1,800 in the pattern at Brookneal. Another aircraft inbound on the 24 approach. Altitude indicates 3000.
Alright, overall nice job. Stick just didn't get quite forward enough of neutral. And then on that recovery, just a little bit stronger of a pull.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, nicely done.
Thank you.
Alright, man. I will now go up to 8,000 feet, and I'm going to demonstrate. It's going to take us a little while to get there. And then I'll demonstrate the accelerated and the flat. We kind of talked about there after the Flight 2 debrief ahead of this one. This one we're going to show you kind of the incorrect spin recovery inputs, right? Like, alright, let's see what happens if I push the stick forward, which would achieve essentially the same thing as if we added power.
Yeah.
All it's going to do is accelerate the spin. So you'll see the nose go a little bit lower, you'll see our rate of rotation pick up, and you're going to see this is not recovering us from a spin. So I'll bring the stick smoothly back aft, and I'll say, alright, well let's try to roll out of it. And that's where I'm going to take the stick and go full right, because we're going to be spinning to the left. And you're going to see it's just going to take out the roll component, the left roll component. So we'll still be nose low in our spin. It's just going to be a little more flatter wing attitude. You're like, well, look at that. That didn't get us out of it. All right, so what do we need to do? Well, remember for the Parks dive from the academics, we got to go full opposite rudder here. So that's when we'll do pair. Power to idle, ailerons neutral, rudder full opposite, elevator slightly forward to neutral, then the airplane comes right out of the spin.
Sounds good. Yep.
All right, perfect. In other words, since we're in the spin a little bit longer here, this is where we're going to go up to 8,000 feet.
Okay.
Let's make sure we're all clear of the clouds here.
I got a little patch right over there.
Yeah. Yeah, just kind of getting a little bit worse out here.
Yeah. I hope we got enough time for the next guy after me.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I also need to watch the weather so it's not closing in at Lynchburg to where we can't really get out of it.
Exactly, yeah.
And get the airplane back.
I want to be able to get back in.
Yep. All right, we're in a good piece
November
here.
65503,
Back on the
contact
acro
summit
tank.
approach 118.2.
18.2.
That's coming out.
550. Thanks for the help today.
All right, just going to hold this good attitude right here. Full aft stick, full left rudder. Write these flight controls here with me. All right, there's the post-swell departure. Here comes the incipient. Now I'm going to try to push out of this. All right, here comes the forward stick. You can see all we're doing is increasing our rate of rotation.
Extra 280 uniform traffic factor.
It's uniform, copy. All right, now let's try to roll out of it. Now I'm going to go over here opposite, so you get a little bit of yaw there, like, this isn't getting us out of it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and power to idle, ailerons neutral. Here comes that opposite rudder. Stick slightly forward to neutral, rudder's out, I let it fly. Smooth recovery. All right, man, how'd that feel?
Good.
Pretty good?
I mean, not good stall-wise, but
Yeah.
good recovery.
Yeah. All right, now for this one, we'll reset back up to about 7,000 feet, and I'm going to demonstrate the spiral.
Okay.
The spiral, again, it's not a spin. The airplane's still really flying through the spiral, and we're going to achieve getting into the spiral by feeding an aileron into once we hit the incipient phase. The spin entry, okay? And so once we get there, you'll see the nose go lower, the rate of rotation pick up, our airspeed is the most important indicator. Watch that. You're going to see it racing through 100, 110, 120, and you can see rate of rotation's increasing, the G is starting to build, it's becoming very uncomfortable. Airplane is flying, so all we need to do is return everything to the neutral so we treat it like an upset, push roll power basically. Everything's going to come to the middle, and then we're going to execute a recovery. And you're going to see how quickly we lose altitude through that maneuver. It's going to happen really fast. All right, so got some clear air here. We got enough altitude here. Power's coming out. Just ride the flight controls here with me. We're on the acro tank. And the same spin entry. There's the buffet, sticks full left rudder. Here's departure. All right, here comes the incipient. Now I'm just going to feed in the inside aileron. See how uncomfortable this is? Look at the airspeed. 100, 110, 120, everything to the middle. It's flying. Smooth recovery.
Good job.
All right, so spiral. If we kept that in, man, it's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse.
Oh,
and
yeah,
in some cases, people that get themselves into that situation, by the time they recognize what's happening, and they pull back, you know, on the yoke or something like that, then that's where they're above V&E, and then they structurally fail the airplane.
Sure, yeah.
Alrighty, well, we are complete. Did you want to see the inverted spin?
If you wanted to show me, sure.
I mean, if you want to do it, I'm happy to show you.
All right.
All right, so we're in the climb here. Just go ahead and start strapping yourself really in tight.
Okay.
Like literally that ratchet, I literally close this ratchet until it won't ratchet anymore.
Gotcha.
Because that's what's really, at least me here, and then over the shoulders, just make sure those are nice and super snug. Because we're going to be full inverted in the straps. So our recovery procedures here, just slightly different than the upright spin like we talked about with the model, right? We're inverted. In order to affect that nose-low recovery, we've got to be slightly aft of neutral with the stick, as opposed to forward. Because you're going to see when we enter the spin, the stick's going to be full forward, man. So we'll probably touch -2 and change in G's.
Okay.
Gonna work ourselves out here just a touch. Traffic's looking clear. Coming up to 7, looking good. All right, boost pump's coming on. We're on the acro tank. You're 7,000 feet. All right, so we have to stall this thing inverted. Okay, full upside down. So go ahead and take your one of your hands, just so you put it on top of your. You can probably your left hand. That way you can keep your hand on the stick with me. But put your hand on top of your head and hold your headset in, because sometimes that's an A30, right?
Yep.
Yeah, not as much clamping force as the A20, so it might rip the headset off your head,
Gotcha.
being inverted like that. So that does help it keep down. All right, here we go. We're going upside down. All right, I'm taking the power out, and I've got to stall this thing upside down. I'm going to continue to push here.
Roanoke approach, land 280, officer request.
All right, wings are flat. There's the full
280
forward, full left rudder. Tumbles over on this one.
8,000.
Yeah,
Nice neutral aileron. Here comes the incipient. You see now we're touching -2.
Maintain 8,000. Thank you. 280.
Wait for that, everything to stable out. Airspeed stable, yaw rate stable. We'll go ahead and recover. Powered idle. Aileron's neutral. Rudder full opposite. Stick slightly after neutral. The rudder's out. Butterfly. Smooth recovery.
How about that?
Yeah, pretty wild, huh?
Yeah.
Alrighty. That was the inverted spin, man. How you feeling?
That was awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, ready to head back?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Well, we'll bring us back around here. Point us towards Lynchburg.
Thanks for demonstrating that.
You
That
bet.
was cool.
Absolutely. Let's try to get duck under and stick clear of these clouds here.
Sounds good.
And same thing as before, if you want, you know, can do some, you got the flight controls?
All right.
Yeah, flight controls. I'm just going to put us at 25 inches of the manifold. And you can do some aileron rolls, left or right, as you see fit. Just keep us under the clouds. That's it.
All right. How do you feel if I do one each direction? Real
Yeah, absolutely.
quick? All right.
We're on the acro tank.
I'll start clear or left.
Sounds good.
Up.
I'll pick up some ATIS here on the way over. Just a little bit of an unload there. I don't know if you felt that. Just keep a nice straight lateral stick. Try to not to put any forward or aft stick in.
Okay. Give it another shot.
On the flight service frequency, NOTAM, runway 3517, Pappy's unserviceable, crane half nautical mile northwest, runway 17, 1,185 feet, MSL, runway 4.
I can do another one or two to the right if you want, or right or left. You're
Caution
I'll
bird
power
activity
left
on
there.
and in the vicinity of the airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information X-ray. Lynchburg Regional Airport information X-ray 1554
Perfect. Why don't you
Zulu.
check it right about 30 degrees for me?
Gust
Right, 30
17.
degrees? Okay.
Wind variable 200 through 270. Visibility 10. Few clouds
That's good, right?
7,000.
Good. Okay.
9,000
Great.
scattered. Ceiling
do another one,
1,000
go.
broken. Temperature 27.
Little more you are right.
2.17. Altimeter 2990. Expect visual approach runway 22 in use.
2990.
Attention, all aircraft hazardous weather information, effective segment 79er Eastern, available on the flight service frequency. NOTAM, runway 3517, Pappy's unserviceable, crane half nautical mile northwest, runway 17.
Roanoke, extra 280 uniform.
Extra 280 uniform, run approach.
Extra 280 uniform. We're complete with maneuvering. Got information X-ray in the field site.
Extra 280 uniform, contact Lynchburg Tower 127.65.
2765. We'll see you.
Did they say convective segment back there?
Yeah, there's one building. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Tower, extra 280 uniform.
Liberty 104, contact ground point 9er. 104, contact ground 121.8. Extra 280 uniform Lynchburg Tower, report a 2-mile initial for the overhead, runway 22 at or above 2,500.
2-mile initial at above 2.5, runway 22 initial, extra 280 uniform. Alright, this is good heading right here, I think.
Alright.
Got Lynchburg out there about 11:30, 11:45, just to the left of the nose. There's a good heading towards that initial. Right towards the kind of saddle of those two mountains there on the haze there on the horizon.
Gotcha. Sure.
It's a good heading right here, perfect.
Perfect.
All right, feeling good? Had a good time?
Yeah, I had a great time.
Cool.
Thanks again.
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, if you want to do a couple more aileron rolls, man, go for it.
Might as well. We got time, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'll try another one to the left.
Sounds good. Nice.
All right. Oh, yeah, one more to the right.
Sounds good. Perfect.
Thank you.
Nicely done. Yeah, what do we spike there? Negative, yeah, right at -2 on the G meter.
Perfect.
Yeah, Yeah, if you got your, well, you don't have your phone. If you want, you can take a picture of that G meter. You can show your friends.
Yeah, I don't have my phone, but
That's all right. We'll take a picture and we'll send it to you afterwards.
Gotcha, great.
Yep. You can ease the nose over. Let's go down to down to 2,500 feet. I don't know if you can make out the bell tower or clock tower there, just off the nose.
Gotcha.
Right over there.
Power out or nah?
But yep, we can leave it here. I'll manage it because we're going to be up right at 25 inches of manifold. So as we descend, the pressure is going to increase. So I'll just manage that here from the back seat.
Perfect. All right.
That's good right here, no lower than 2,500 feet.
Perfect.
Sweet.
Definitely feel it getting a little windier out here.
Yeah, winds are picking up. Especially as we come over these foothills at lower altitude, tends to get a little bumpy.
Yeah, absolutely. See anyone else out around here?
No, it's calm, man. Nobody on the radio, nobody on ADSB. I think the pattern's going to be ours.
Yeah, good. What do you think about going straight in?
Oh, that's never a good idea in this airplane. Okay. Yeah, we got to try to keep the runway in sight. Once we align with the runway, we can't see over the cow.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah, but yeah, you can start your gentle turn here. Keep us right at 2,500 feet. Otherwise, tower likes to yell at us. There you go. A little more backstick pressure here. Just get it back up to 25. Right on runway center line. Looking good. Alright, looking good here. Barracks 218 affirm, initial runway 22.
Extra 2 here, uniform, got no traffic, your discretion, brake left, runway 22, clear to land.
Our discretion, left brake, clear to land, runway 22, extra 218 affirm.
Give me a show.
Traffic, we love to hear that, and give me a show.
Alright.
They're in a good mood today.
Yeah, alright, whenever you're ready, nice job, left turn, here we go.
Alright.
Alright, pull the power out, looking good. Alright, I got the flight controls.
Got controls?
Flight controls. We got plenty of gas, undercarriage is fixed. I'm already going to start slipping this down.
Okay.
Undercarriage fixed, mixture and proper full forward, boost pumps on, strobes on, run the accurate tank guard, clear to land runway 22. Yeah, when we do these short breaks like this, there's just so, you can see we already still got 115 knots on the airplane. I'm just in a big old slip right here.
There it is, yeah.
Just trying to bleed all this energy off. Alright. Slips out.
Great.
Say wins?
Wind 210 with 8.
Perfect.